What's up guys, I'm Suman from Phonestein, and in this video I'll be comparing the OnePlus Nord 2 with the Poco F3 GT. And from this video you'll understand why you should not go for the OnePlus Nord 2 and why going with the Poco F3 GT is a much better option. There's actually only one reason to buy the OnePlus Nord 2, and let us see what that is. With that said, without wasting any precious time, let us begin. Now let's compare the specs of both these smartphones, and I have to say the OnePlus Nord 2 definitely doesn't look quite as good as the previous OnePlus smartphones did, and I'll explain why. Now there are a couple of small differences in areas like the display, battery, cameras and more, and rest of the components look more or less identical on both these devices. But the real reason why I would recommend you to go with the Poco F3 GT over the OnePlus Nord 2 is because of the price. Yes, the price makes a huge difference. The Nord 2 is priced at 30,000 rupees, and I won't be including the 28,000 version because I really don't think we can expect that, and that's what OnePlus has been doing for quite some time. But anyways, the Poco F3 GT is priced at 28,000 rupees for the 8GB RAM and 128GB storage variant. And I'll right away say that the Poco F3 GT offers more features over the already great specs, and that too for 2,000 rupees cheaper. I know it's hard to believe, but take a look at it for yourself. On the Poco F3 GT, you get a 120Hz AMOLED display with a 480Hz touch sampling rate. You get dual stereo speakers with Dolby Atmos support. There's a bigger 5065 mAh battery with 67 watt fast charging. You get dedicated maglev triggers for gaming, so this is definitely great news for gamers. Now the display is bigger, and if that's important to you, then great. And Poco has made the design really unique, and you get an RGB light ring around the camera, which will definitely attract some attention. And finally, you get vapor chamber cooling. Now, we might take all these features for granted, but when you compare it with a competing smartphone like the Nord 2, then you'll understand how much Poco has packed into their smartphones. The Nord 2 and the Poco F3 GT do share some similarities like the processor, but the extra little features on the Poco F3 GT definitely make it a more favorable option for many, especially gamers. And the only reason why you should ever go ahead and buy a OnePlus Nord 2 is only for the Oxygen OS experience. If you want a near stock Android user interface, then the Nord 2 might be the one for you. But with the Oppo deal that happened, Oxygen OS definitely has some colorless looks at some places, but that shouldn't affect you for at least 2 or 3 years. And one more small reason that you might consider buying the Nord 2 is for its size. I mean, it's 6.43 inches if I'm not wrong, and it's quite a compact phone when you compare it to the Poco F3 GT. So that is there. But other than these two reasons, the OnePlus Nord 2 definitely doesn't look that appealing, especially with the Poco F3 GT competing along with it. Now, I would have recommended the OnePlus Nord 2 if it was priced say around for 26,000 or 27,000 rupees, and that for the same 8GB RAM and 128GB storage model. But I don't see that happening soon, and I really don't expect the 28,000 version with 6GB of RAM to come. So I don't think this as of right now for 30,000 rupees isn't a compelling option. And if you're someone who wants really good features, really good performance for much cheaper, and if you don't care about the UI, then I would say please go ahead and buy the Poco F3 GT. And if you're a gamer, you should definitely get that smartphone. And sorry OnePlus, you have lost your charm. And ever since I've known OnePlus, it was known for its value, but now you don't get that with OnePlus. So kind of sad to see that. But anyways, comparing these two smartphones, I would say go for the Poco F3 GT if you want the best features and the best performance. But if you care about the UI, if you want a clean user interface and maybe a smaller smartphone, then go for the Nord 2. Both are good, but the Poco F3 GT offers much more value and much more features. So thank you for watching, and this here is Suman signing off once again. Catch you later.